A little over a year ago, we gave away one of the most ridiculous Jeep Gladiators the world has ever seen. And we loved them so much, we gotta do it again. Let me introduce you to Kronos, our Jeep Gladiator Rubicon that was featured at SEMA in the Rhino Rack booth, and now it could be yours. Stay tuned as I go through every single aftermarket part we put on this beast with our friends over at Doetsch Off-Road, because he is literally above and beyond the biggest build that we've ever had. So a little bit over a year ago, we gave away one of the most ridiculous Jeep Gladiators to Clint Riley. He's still driving it to this day. He's ripping up St. Louis, Missouri. He's been to Jeep Beach. He's been all over the place. We haven't done a Jeep in a while, so getting back into the platform, it was really fun to dive into it and figure out exactly everything we wanted to do. Did we want it to be a rock crawler? Did we want it to be an Overlander? And what I netted out was I needed the ultimate summer adventure vehicle. We have one of the most ridiculous rack systems on the planet, brand new for Jeeps, and the suspension, the travel, the lift, everything underneath is dang near bulletproof. So let's start up front. For starters, the front bumper. Stubby bumper by Doetsch Off-Road. They're in the process of manufacturing and creating custom Jeep bumpers, and wait till you see the back end because it's really rad. We got a Warn VR 10S rope here. That's the Evo series with a synthetic rope, 10,000 pound pulling capacity with a factor 55 rope guard. You have rigid lights from head to toe, and what's really cool about these rigids, you may have remembered them on our Rebel, but these are the Adapt GPS powered lights. So they're gonna adjust depending on your speed. And this Adapt light bar is not only backlit, but it also can be super wide or really spot depending on your driving conditions. Really awesome setup. We did a paint match Stingray on the A-frame pillars, which ties it all together. I'll go over there's so much to go over, this is crazy. Let's start with this. So Fabtech Fenders, tube fenders with the lights right here. I like the look of those, and you could beat those up and not have a problem. You could replace them pretty easily, or they'll take a beating. Solid stainless steel, made in America. The Falcon Series 3, these are the adjustable SP2 shock system. Falcon does a really good job. We love this because it's super adjustable. When you have a ton of weight in the back, you could have the back a little bit more stiff, and the front can be loose depending on your trail conditions. Look how easy it is to just change. There you go. I'm from tight, now I'm super loose. That was it, just change your suspension on the fly. We have a 4.5-inch Teraflex Alpine IR Lift on here that is perfect. With the weight in the back, we actually have a 2-inch spacer on the front. We leveled it out so that everything is nice and level, which no one wants a squatted truck. Now, if you are hitting some really rocky trails, you got some Fab 4's tube rock sliders here that are gonna protect your body to make sure that these get banged up before anything else. And don't let me catch you mall crawling this bad boy. Whoever wins this better be taking it on some heavy duty trails because we built it just for that. Monster, biggest tires we ever ran, 40-inch Cooper STT Pros with Avenger True Beadlock tires by Black Rhino. Black on black, I love that look with the Stingray, the red popping, we'll have little red accents all over the place. But these Avenger beadlocks, you go down to 5-6 PSI, no problem. This thing can handle some heavy duty rock crawling, really grip whatever conditions you're in. Now the steering kit, you may remember this from our other Jeeps in the past, but Doetsch Off-Road has a 7075 aluminum memory metal steering kit, and that rod in the middle can take the whole weight of the Jeep on it and bounce right back into shape. Underneath, I feel like is where all the magic happens. It's always really hard to showcase and share. So not only do we have the Doetsch Off-Road 7075 aluminum memory metal steering kit, we also have the Falcon Nexus Fast Adjust steering stabilizer. So you could actually tighten up your steering or loosen it up depending on your driving conditions. The amount of customization and dialing it in to exactly how you want it, this is one of the coolest, fastest adjusting rigs we've ever built. So it's really, you're gonna be able to customize it to exactly the conditions that you want. You're going rock crawling, turn some knobs, and now you have super loose steering that's gonna be able to go over any rocks, any obstacles that you want. This thing is gonna be a beast in Moab, I can tell you that for sure. Now, also up front, we have a front trail camera. That's really nice when you wanna be able to see what's going on in front of you without a spotter. All right, so that's enough in the front. Let's see what's going on in the back. You have no shortage of storage space on this Gladiator with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 molly panels. You can literally strap anything you want to this rack. This is an Overland Ruff racks, custom built for the Jeep Gladiator. They just launched this product. I am stoked on these guys. Made in America, solid steel, and it's modular, so you can build it exactly how you want. You have these grab handles here, which actually make it really easy to just go and climb up and do whatever you want up top. So Agency 6 also makes this really sweet shovel that you just turn these knobs, take that off, dig yourself out of any situation. So with this Overland Ruff Rack system, we have these side lights. These are amber lights that are gonna light up the trail and your campsite. But also one of the biggest reasons why I am in love with Overland Ruff Racks is the fact that it works with this tonneau cover. All the bolts of your rack are actually lodged into this bolt and lock tonneau cover, so you could actually just slide it back. That simple. Keeps everything back here protected. You could lock it with a key, and the roll and lock system is super rad. One thing you may notice on the back of this, which I haven't seen very many Gladiators with it, is this full size 40-inch spare tire. I'm telling you, this thing is made for adventure. This is a custom Doetsch off-road bumper. They're in the process of figuring out manufacturing, but this bad boy is wild. Also, you got a bolt lock system here, which, need the keys, hold on. With this bolt lock, you're actually using the Jeep key to open it. How sweet is that? Once you got that open, pulls down, pull it out, undo this little doohickey over here, and slides right open. Pretty sweet. So the amount of gear that you could have back here is sweet. And when you pull that all the way back and have your solar panels, your My Meta kit available now at forge4x4.com. There's tons of room for customization. We have some Max tracks on here that are just bolted to the molly panels. So it's really cool, the amount of stuff that you could put. You could add some additional channels right here and mount stuff to the bottom. The sky's the limit. And what I really love about this rack system is the fact that you have all of this open space where you can use it to move furniture and do truck things if you're not out camping. So it's really functional. And if you don't like it or don't want to use it when you're not off-roading, really simple to take off. Unscrew these bolts and the entire system can slide off. You might need a couple hands. It's about 120 pounds, but still, as far as racks goes, that's nothing, especially when the sturdiness of the rack comes into play. This thing is built for off-roading, built for overlanding, and it could take a beating. Plus, all of these angles just add additional support and reinforce that stainless steel. Now up top, we got a rooftop tent on here that is a brand new tent, new to the game, first time it's ever been mounted on a Gladiator. Let me show you how that works. So the rooftop tent is a badass tent. It is less than 100 pounds, which is crazy for a rooftop tent, especially when you see how big it is. So I'm gonna undo those. I'm gonna undo the other side. Then we're just gonna pop it up. How sweet is that? The benefits and disadvantages of rooftop tents are pretty widespread. If you are looking for a low profile, lightweight, easy to set up rooftop tent, this is the one. 360-degree views, you don't even know it's up there. And even with all of our gear and the awning and everything, we're only adding 400 pounds to the back of the Gladiator, which is awesome. Like I mentioned, this thing is fully customizable. You can mount just about anything on it because we also have the Rhino Rack backbone system with a Roam Adventure Gear Co. cargo case, perfect for storing recovery gear or anything that you want. Take it all off and you could have, mount your bikes on it, mount anything you want, some kayaks. There's so many different possibilities and things that you could do. It's pretty dang versatile. All right, so anytime you're summer or spring camping, a really important piece of the equation is shade. And Overland Vehicle Systems has us covered literally with this 270-degree awning. Check out how easy this thing is set up. Might want to speed it up just because it's easier. If you're trying to get crazy, you could even buy the full annex, which literally has walls all around this, and you have a deluxe apartment. Typically, I don't like to do that. It's just a lot of space. It's hard to set up, but its option is there, especially if you're winter camping and want like a fully enclosed space. This is ridiculous. It's one of the biggest awnings we've ever had, one of the biggest Jeeps we've ever had, and all of it could be yours. So there you have it, Kronos, our 2021 Jeep Gladiator Rubicon with 40-inch tires, 4.5-inch lift, and more bells and whistles than we've had on any Jeep build could all be yours. Go to forge4x4.com where every $1 you spend equals 1 entry to win, or become a member for $12.95. You'll get 15 entries to win this bad boy, plus a ton of awesome perks. Don't miss out on the chance of a lifetime to win a SEMA built Gladiator and $20,000 in cash, which comes in the glove box. Get it.